Check. Check. I know you lying. I just got in from the gym. And y'all president? Ooh. I'm just gonna sit this here. Jesus. That's all. Uh-uh.
FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. New members get up to 60% off site wide with Savage X Rewards. Exclusive pricing and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer via our link tree at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty, delivered by FTP.
Fresh off the boat, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and grinder approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get on out, get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out, get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass, you don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out, whoa, get out. I didn't vote black, got that ass in back. Whoa, get out, get on out, whoa, get out.
Check, 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 check. Hello, people. Can you hear me?
Hey, you guys, welcome to For the People podcast. I'm your host, Vision X, and the show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. Sorry, we had a few technical difficulties. All of our stuff was kind of erased or something. Not sure what happened here, so we were not able to get into the actual system. And we are trying to fix a few things. And as we're saying, they fucking with us. So they've been messing with a lot of our stuff, so we apologize about this, but as you currently seen what happened with the Obama photo, video, whatever that happened recently. We've been trying to tell everybody on the show for the longest, this is the stuff that's been going on. Everybody don't want to believe us. And then all of a sudden, we see that he sit there and he posted this on his social media platform. So we just showed that photo during a commercial break. And I want to know what you guys think about that as well. But while we're getting everybody in, let me go ahead and say hello to everybody because we haven't seen you guys since Friday. Kay is my name. Good to see you. TDG, nice to see you as well. S. Dupree, good to see you guys. Dash Brock, Nice to see you as well. I think it's my first time seeing that name. Travel Jet Setter. Good to see you. I haven't seen Travel Jet Setter in a minute.
He jet setting.
Sidra is a new person, I believe, as well. Blue Sky, nice to see you. Look, we got a lot of new people today. That's good. Like we've been. Thank you guys for getting the message out, because if you guys don't like, share, and subscribe, it's not going to get out. You know, our content is, you know, when me and Nikki made those videos last year or something, we blew up. Everything started changing. You know, everybody, there was always something different. They always had something to say about it. And they mostly targeted Nikki, because Nikki really has a powerful voice. I was talking to somebody about you, Nikki, the other day, and somebody was like, that Nikki girl, man, she's sure. She brings a lot of stuff to it. And I said, yeah. I said, Nikki, she don't really play. So I just want to know, you know, what you guys think about in the comments. Go ahead and explain, you know, what you guys think. And Nikki and Trey, what do y'all think about that as well? He put on there that, you know, Michelle Obama. It was funny because I was watching ABC Live News, the one that's on Samsung, and it was funny because they were sitting there looking at them like, okay, we can try to spin all the lies for all the Zionists, you know, because, you know, everything's owned by the Zionists. We can try to spin so much, but you guys posted this on your social media posts. You posted it, y'all made a joke about it, and then when y'all seen the outrage from even other Republicans, like, okay, y'all just blatantly doing shit now. All of a sudden they came back and were like, oh, it was a staffer. Quit fucking lying. This is the same man that posts everything about all types of stuff on his own Twitter, whatever. Was it social post? What is it called? Up social?
True Social.
So something stupid. He posts all this stuff already. So I just want to know what you two think about this, and our audience as well.
For me, it's like he's doing everything but accountability, because first it was a staffer, but you won't say which staffer it is, which lets us know it wasn't a staffer, it was you, because you be up at 4 a.m. just randomly shooting out shit, reposting shit or whatever, so we know it's you. Or I saw a video that said if you look at his tweets from like the last 2 elections versus now, is very different, which may lead you to believe that it's Stephen Miller behind that True Social shit, and he's just Mango Mona Lisa. What is it? Mussolini. I'm sorry, shit. Is trying to. He just signs off on it. But what's really killing him is that Barack and Michelle Obama were online on Friday, like after it happened, and they have yet to say a word. They are truly a class act, because it's one thing white people don't like, it is you ignoring them. They can't stand that shit. They cannot stand it. And that's what's really gonna put a thorn in his side, that man is not gonna respond to you, because he already knows that he's jealous of him. He hates the fact that he will never be as revered as Obama was. Y'all can say what you want, and yeah, that's how it's like. Don't worry, I got some get back coming for that shit. I'm not letting it. Me personally, I ain't letting that slide. I got some get back on that.
Yeah, because when I sat there, I'm looking like, now somebody show a photo of him shitting on himself, or looking like a damn pig, or calling him fat, or anything, or put a colostomy bag right here, whatever, and make a video of it, he will be all upset if a former president did that to him. But this is why I'm telling you, white folks do that shit, and then when you do it to them, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah, and then he said it's the fucking Lion King. First of all, ain't no monkeys in there. And then how do you? Because he went from saying that it was it went from Caroline, KKK Caroline, got her ass up there and said, we need to be talking about something else or whatever. So you just gonna not take accountability. Then she said it was a staffer. They said it was a staffer. So then it went from that to him coming out his mouth saying he did post it, but he didn't know that they were in there. Nigga, it's the first scene. What the fuck you mean you didn't know they was in there? It's literally the first scene, and then it goes into other shit. It goes into other Democrats or whatever. You knew what the fuck you was doing. When that Harry Sisson boy was I think I don't know if they was doing a protest or they was doing something, and he literally made a meme of him, a video, an AI video of him shitting on the boy, like literal shit coming down. You're what gets me is that you're disgrace. You embarrass us every fucking day, like every fucking day. Because even George Bush, as stupid as that motherfucker was, he wouldn't have never did no shit like that. Cause I saw a video where the Obamas because they showed a comparison as to how it was when Bush handed over the keys to Obama, and he didn't take it personally. It was like, hey, I've been here 8 years. It's my time to go. They treated the Bush daughters treated the Obama daughters with respect. They taught them like, oh, this is what you expect. This is all that, even though they were like little younger and teenage, pre-tween or however you say it, preteen and teen. They gave them respect to the point where they're friends. When George Bush see Michelle Obama, that nigga eyes light up. You can see them; they are genuinely friends. And it's not to say you can't be a Democrat and be friends with a Republican. That happens in life. If you're the type of old school, not the type of Republicans back in the day that had some fucking sense. Now, I'm not approving what Republicans because I don't believe in what you believe in, but you can still be. You don't have to be racist to be a Republican. You could be a Republican and say, "Hey, this is what I like about Republican," but you don't have to hate black people to be that. And he's turned MAGA. The Republican Party no longer exists. It's simply MAGA. Because you have stained Republicans till the end of time. They ain't no coming back from this shit. It's going to take them a long time to re-fucking brand and it not seem racist. There's no way out of it. If they try to rebrand, you just trying to make us forget the racism. There's no way for them to back out of this shit. And it's their fault because they pushed him. Because what they thought was he was gonna be like they could pull. He's a puppet, and they could pull the strings for the Republican Party, and that motherfucker went rogue immediately, and they could not get shit back. And it's their fault that the Republican Party is in this, and they don't have no choice but to back him the fuck up. No choice.
And I just and you continue talking, Nikki, but I just want to show y'all this right here. I mean, this is what we're talking about right here. Like, I'm looking like this. I'm like, if you look, let's call it what it is, okay? Let's keep it strictly 100. People, on FTP podcast, we're not taking no bullshit from people no more. Look at, and we show multiple images of this. Look at a black person, look at a chimpanzee, and look at a white person. Look at the lips. Chimpanzees, thin lips. Didn't I say that? White, look at that little tiny thin nose. And it look like they nose too. White people nose. If you shave a chimpanzee, they're pale white. Pale.
Mm-hmm.
They're extremely hairy. They're susceptible to lice. And white and this, and you can go look at a Harvard study, you can look at a Stanford study, you can look at the studies that were done in China. White folks are people with that type of texture of hair are almost 50 to 60% more likely to get lice than any other racial group. And then when you look at chimpanzees, besides like polar bears and sharks and stuff, and hippos are some of the most violent animals in the animal kingdom. And chimpanzees are not just violent. You got to go watch National Geographic's The History Channel. When you go watch them, this shit right here, they literally, not only do they tear their opponent apart, but they gloat about their opponent. They take off the skin and the head. You got to watch. If you ever watch National Geographic and seen them talk about it, they say these chimpanzees are extremely violent. They act just like white folks.
They really do.
So let's keep it strictly 100. I'm so sick of people sitting there talking about monkey this and ape this, and you motherfuckers look just like them.
I don't even know where the correlation to us being monkeys even comes in. Because when you look at the Planet of the Apes movies, they're not niggas.
No.
They're not.
They're
and
not.
You can look at them and tell, like, especially, I didn't grow up on the old school ones. I've seen some of them, but I know very well the 2000 one with Mark Wahlberg. When you look at Helena Bonham Carter as that, if you look at all of them, except the one that was Michael Clark Duncan. You knew it was that nigga. You could just look at the fucking face. But the rest of them were, you could tell if they took their shit off, they'd be white people. Like, you literally can tell that. So I don't know what his correlation is. Is it because gorillas or whatever are dark? Is that what it is? Because you motherfuckers look like Encino Man. They literally look like you Neanderthal motherfuckers. Literally look like fucking Encino Man, like y'all fresh out the motherfucking cave. Especially considering the fact that you don't wash your ass on a regular basis, because cavemen didn't have access.
And they speak about it on fucking. It's like, what gets me about white folks? They sit here, and you said this months ago. They sit here, they run their fucking mouths. They will sit here and say, "Oh, you don't wash your hands? Oh my God, no, I don't wash my hands. I don't wash my pussy. I don't wash under my saggy titties. You know, I don't do that. I just don't like that. Oh my God, well, you don't. Why do you not wash your hands? I just think I don't have to wash my hands. I just pat my pussy. My booty when I do clean, I just do one wipe and that's it. Well, you don't have stains in. Well, I have stains in it sometimes, but it is what it is. We're human. That's what white people do.
They really do.
They rationalize.
You motherfuckers say that stuff and then you get upset at us. What the fuck are you talking about? We show plenty. I promise you, I can go on fucking YouTube right now, bring up a video, talk, and literally see. Even the guy, remember I showed you the big old dude. She says, and this is the white woman that was talking to her husband. She says, "Hey, did you go in there and wash up?" He said, "Yeah." She says, "Well, what did you do? Because you were not in there that long." He said, "I just did this and did the V shape." So and what do you say? The credit card swipe, and that was it. This is and when you see them, and I'm telling you, when I used to be on the plane, they walk past me, smell like sweaty nutsack and funky asshole and dead raccoon ass. Literally.
Dead raccoon ass is crazy.
and you're on a tin can, and you're getting airplane is a tin can, so you're in a tin can with the same boo-boo air circulating for the next 3 to 4 hours. People with bad hygiene, and these be the main motherfuckers talking about Black people. These be the main ones. Motherfuckers, it's y'all. Every accusation now from y'all guys is a confession. I'm just seeing what it is. I'm seeing people protect pedophiles. This motherfucker is still in the White House. We're gonna show videos of this. We're gonna show some horrific videos of the Epstein stuff that I've seen. I'm sitting here like, these motherfuckers protect all the worst things that a human can do. Mm-hmm. Who fucking does that? That's some nasty ass shit.
It's like Kaz, my name just said, what is the point of taking a shower if you won't wash your whole body? That's exactly. Because it's like, and when you hear their rationalization, it's such bullshit. Because it's like you're saying, I don't need to. I let the water trickle down, or it's them type of motherfuckers that buy that 3-in-1 shampoo, so they think if they wash their hair, it's just gonna it's gonna go down and clean them. And I can't understand for the fact of me why you never see them look dirty. Like some of them, I don't know how y'all still stay white and you ain't washing your ass. You not washing your back. You not washing nothing. You could say whatever the fuck you want to say about niggas, but you ain't gonna call us dirty. Because our parents didn't allow that shit. It was like, what do Black parents say? You smell like outside. Go wash your ass. And to this day, anytime I could tell, I've told my daughter, you smell like outside. Go handle business. Or my husband, you smell like outside.
You smell like outside. That's such a Black people term.
It is, because it's like that's what you know. We know the scent of you being outside all fucking day. These people come home. And they don't want to shower, or I just wash my hair, or they'll wash their hair every day, but they won't wash their ass every day. That's what the part I don't understand. It's like you have to smell yourself. It was a white woman that did a video talking about some day 43 of not showering or wiping. Or some shit like that. And it's like, why is that an experiment? You're telling us you don't wash. And then you saw that video we played a while back where that white bitch talking about something. I'm tired of you saying that we don't wash our ass. It ain't us, baby. It's y'all giving up the tea. Y'all telling everybody, you bitches go online and say loud and proud that you don't wash your hands, you don't wash your ass. So that means you're going to the bathroom, taking a fucking shit. and then you touching every fucking thing.
Ugh.
Them the same bitches that are, if they do wash their hands, they don't wash. They just rinse them off. Like that's getting rid of fucking bacteria. Once I learned that those hand dryer machines have
Mhm.
like fecal matter in that shit, I don't use it. I will literally wash my hands. If they don't have no paper some shit in there, I'll wipe it on my let it air dry. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not using that goddamn blower unless I absolutely necessary, and it ain't. I'll
For
figure
shit,
some shit
bro.
out. I'm the one that come on the plane. When I get on the plane, I got the Febreze, I got the Lysol, I got some gloves, I got some wipes. If God forbid, I have to go to the bathroom on that motherfucker, I got wipes.
Mhm.
I got everything. I don't, since COVID, I don't play them type of games. I'm always prepared. I'm always prepared. And these motherfuckers they just nasty. And they say it's us, and that's what pisses us off. Cause it ain't us.
I said it before. Every accusation. That's why I don't listen to their asses no more. I'll keep telling about after the Obama thing, the Epstein files thing, the SNAP benefits, the TSA thing, even the plane. Even people forgetting about that plane. Everybody's forgetting why that TSA thing happened. Before we had the shutdown that happened in November, he had already cut TSA and the FAA stuff in like April and March. So it already limited the people. And then right after that happened, boom, the airplane accident. We are led by a fucking band of idiots. And people say, well, they're white. They look just like what I don't give. I mean, literally, y'all, it's not just in America right now. Look, I want y'all to challenge yourself. Go after the show today, go look at what's going on in Australia. We already seen what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. Go look at that. Look what's we already know about Israel and Palestine. Look at that. Look what's going on in Argentina. Go look at what's actually going on in Uganda and Congo, which involves the UAE and Israel and the United States.
Yep.
Go look at what's going on in the UK right now. They have an anti-immigration protest, and what's so bad about it is it's like they do it across the fucking globe. It's across the globe. Ever since they expanded, they've been terrorizing the shit out of everybody.
Every fucking body.
And then when we fucking say something about it, it's like, oh, well, this and that. Well, look at the Muslims and the Middle Eastern. Well, go look at the blacks. It's y'all. Let me tell you something. Everybody else was living in harmony until y'all expanded from the fucking caves. Now y'all expanded from the caves and y'all fucking us up. I'm strictly 100 with motherfuckers on this show. Fuck that. And since y'all been expanded from the caves with that Neanderthal DNA and shit, y'all been spreading that shit to everybody else. Now everybody else out here acting like fucking cavemen, killing each other and stuff. Incest, child pedophilia,
Sister, brother, cousin, fucker.
yes,
All them. Like it's all them.
it's all of them. But everybody else is the problem. Y'all better fucking wake up. This is why China be having me crack up. China said we don't give a shit about none of that shit going over there. You come over here with some shit, or you say you're gonna do something to us, we fucking y'all up. We ain't asking no questions. We're not doing nothing. We played that video not once but twice on the show, and China posted that on social media. You mess with us, you come over here. We have a missile that can't even be detected by American defenses. We gonna fuck y'all up. China, if you're listening, do that to the white folks over here and the coons and the Cubans and the wannabe lefties. Do that to their asses. Leave the black people alone. Do that and to the East Indians because they love it. They so happy to be accepted a part of this crew. Because I remember I told you at work it's the same thing. The Asians and the East Indians. Who's gonna be the white pick-me? And they pick the East Asians. And the only reason why I pick the East Asians is because they don't like China. And what I tell you, when white folks don't like one group, they consider them a part of every group. So when they don't like an Asian person, you're all Chinese. They're not trying to differentiate you from Vietnam and Thailand. They ain't doing that shit. Y'all got what they do. Y'all got the eyes like this and ching yong yong yong. Yeah, they do that shit. We've seen it plenty of times. You speak Spanish, they don't care if your ass is from Portugal or Colombia or you're from Venezuela. Your ass from Mexico. You're from south of the border. Y'all speak the same language. They don't give a shit.
Right.
They're not intelligent enough to process that beyond of knowing, okay, what culture are you? They don't care about that.
Mm.
That's not the thing. They're not trying to disciple shit. They're trying to do basic Neanderthal cavemen shit and say, oh, they're all the same person. This is why we have a problem. When you go to the Appalachian Mountains and stuff, I remember when I used to go up there, I went up there one time, they had me go on the outskirts of Virginia. It was like way out there. And it was on the outskirts of like Lynchburg and stuff. When I tell you those motherfuckers was slow, it was not even funny. Teeth was missing. Yeah, Jim. Yes, yeah, Jim. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that a foreign language? Then these are white people. America in Virginia. Yeah, Jim Bob. You say I'm going to go to they sound. That's what they sound like.
Just Hicks.
But yeah, the nerds talk about everybody else. Hey, Trey, what do we got in the comments before going to the next topic?
So I'm going back up to Tony Tiger, and this was talking about the situation posed. I think his post was intentional to distract from everyone else going on. He knew exactly what he was doing and refused to apologize. Oh, yeah. But what's weird is like how you going to backtrack and then stand 10 toes down? Like what are we doing? And then Deborah Pierce said, "I love me some Nikki." TPD said, "I wasn't upset about the post. I know what orange is. He know what he is. I expect nothing better of him. Black Republicans acting like this most racist thing he's done. He's been saying and doing racist shit." Very true. Very, very, very true. AR, I think he was testing the waters to see if most white people here would go for it. Very true. Like, he's always doing that shit. He's always, like, putting out just, like, a little bait, little feeler, just to see how far he can go, which is crazy to me. And HHC said, "I'm not surprised by the jealousy and white rage. He's so insecure and pathetic." That part as well.
Yes. And what I want to do is I want to go into our next segment, because everybody want unity. We getting in people's asses today. After that, we try to tell you motherfuckers. I was waiting for something. I said, I'm just waiting for him to do something with Obama. I'm waiting for it. Boom. I don't want to hear nothing about, well, we're not racist. These motherfuckers can't function without racism. And then you got these coons over here supporting this shit. So we're going to take a look at this next video. And I want you guys, don't do that. I was going to put something else up here. And I want y'all to let me know what y'all think. And we are going to be right back.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I ain't never seen no Koreans going into no black-owned soul food store or no black-owned clothing store to buy no soul food or to buy none of their clothes. Yes, they will learn how to cook your soul food so they can open up a Korean-owned soul food place and sell you your shit. They will open up a black clothing store to sell you your fashion. And we got a lot of dirty-ass black people with a nigga-ass Willie Lynch mentality that will not buy from another person that look like them. Oh, who that bitch thinks she is. Oh, that bitch thinks she's so much. Yeah, she won't be here long. I ain't gonna buy nothing from her ass. I'm gonna go over here to damn Mary Wong and damn Ching Chang and Chong, and I'm gonna buy my shit from them. They would rather see somebody succeed that does not look like them. We got this self-hatred that's going on. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I ain't never seen no Koreans going into no black-owned soul food.
So I read some of the comments. Somebody says so many black people are anti-black. And then somebody says, we are the most unproductive community in America. Every other race can come to our community and make money. Facts. Another person says it's programming, mental programming. And then I want you guys to take a look at this. This happened on air. I'm like these foreign people just getting outrageous. take a look at this.
On that dry, no, you're right. You're right. Your dry legs. Yeah, they're pretty ashy this morning, but we're so grateful for the directors. Take. Are you serious? Don't do that. Do not. Do not. They're really bad this morning. But thank you so much. Really good. I saw you walking from the desk. Girl, you need some lotion on that dry. No, you're right. You're right. Your dry legs. Yeah, they're pretty ashy this morning, but we're so grateful for the directors. Take. Are you serious? Don't do that. Do not. Do not.
Now let me read some of the comments from this. Somebody says she got something on live on air on fucking TV, and then the cameraman goes down. That's the problem. Black people, we being too fucking nice to everybody. This is the problem. We're not doing that no more. I'm not. Fuck that. We're not doing that no more. Somebody said she has something against this woman. This was done to embarrass and humiliate her in front of thousands of viewers. And I feel the cameraman is in on it too. This isn't a good work environment at all. Another person says the tone wasn't giving joke either. And another person says it'd be the microaggressions for me. Now if she would have replied, I can always get lotion, but your family can always get away from ICE, she would have been wrong.
Right.
And that's fact. And this is why I be telling you guys, we be letting these people just get away with a lot of shit. That was live on the air. That woman sat there and said, you need some lotions. And then the cameraman goes down there and goes, who fucking does that? This is who we're dealing with, y'all. This is who we're dealing with. Get upset all you want. This is who we're dealing with. What do y'all think?
For that first, what was the first video?
The first video was that was the lady that was talking about.
Oh, the Korean. Okay, talking about the buying in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
There is we know that there's certain Black people that have a degree of self-hate, but what she's saying is true. But but then it's a double-edged sword because Black people aren't getting the small business loans to even start up the business. They're giving the loans to the Asians. They're giving the loans to Latinos. They're giving the loans to everybody else but Black people. The hoops that we have to go through to even get a loan, to get funding, to do all this stuff. And don't be fooled by these niggas that try to tell you, oh, what you doing? You need an LLC today. Not everybody wants to own a business. Not everybody wants to do that. Stop making us seem like we fucking lazy if we don't want to have a business. Some people just don't want that pressure on them. Some people don't want it to do that. But we got to be realistic when we say shit like that. What she said was true. They won't support us.
Right.
But they want us to support them. But to a degree, they force us into the support. Because if you live in a neighborhood where there aren't many Black-owned businesses, but the Asians, the Latinos, the browns got the monopoly. You still have to live in that neighborhood, and you still have to survive. You still got to go shopping, and you may not be able to afford to go to the next county or city over where there may be more Black businesses. So they do that knowing that they're going to get the loans. So they immediately target the Black community in putting their businesses there because they know niggas ain't getting loans.
Right.
So they going to clean house. But they also have to come in the Black neighborhood because the whites ain't going to let them build that shit. They not gonna let them build a fucking Asian restaurant or shit unless it's PF Chang's or it's fucking what that shit is, Benihana, or it's a upscale Chinese buffet or some shit like that. They're not going to allow that. So I get the point that she said. I understand, and what she said was true. They'll learn the recipe and then open a fucking restaurant.
Yep.
And it's easy to say, oh, don't patronize that business. Because most of the people that's saying that, they live in a place where they may be able to go to Black business. Everybody doesn't live that life every day.
Right.
And you can't say shit like, and then you come off real contrary when you say shit like, or condescending, oh, you keep patronizing them and not Black businesses from your fucking iPhone, from your fucking Samsung. You literally got a motherfucking Chinese device in your fucking hand. Just because you bought it in America don't mean shit. So to all my brothers and sisters out there that say stupid shit like that, you better say it from a motherfucking payphone. You better be saying it from a goddamn, one of them fucking burner phones, and even they come from fucking China. Unless everything in your house is 100% Black owned, which is not, then you can't say no shit like that. You can't judge another Black person for what they have to do. It's some Black people that still have to shop at Walmart because that's what's in their neighborhood. My daughter's in upstate New York, a fucking college town. They don't have a lot of shit there. They really got the mall, and the fucking mall is in foreclosure. Ain't that a bitch? And that's all they really have. So they don't have a Walmart, but they have a Target. So she has to get shit from there because that's the only like big store that they have like that. This is a place where the restaurants close at 9:00. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes black people have to do certain things. All we can ask is that you boycott where you can. Because some people depend on Walmart for their prescriptions because they're cheaper. Would you want somebody to fucking die to prove a point?
Right.
We have to. There has to be a balance. We have to protest where we can, when we can. It doesn't mean that we're not in the struggle. It doesn't mean that it's people that hate shopping at Walmart, but that's what the fuck they got to do. It's gonna take, TGD said it's gonna take time. Yes, so you can't say shit like, "Oh, black people are still shopping there." Or you did no, because some of them have to, and we forget that. We really forget that. So please protest where you can and when you can. If you need to go to these stores, let it be for the bare absolute necessities, and that's it. Don't go in there shopping, buying clothes and shit like that. No, go for what you need. And if anything, have that shit pick up. Or pick up. You come pull up, let them put that shit in your car, and you going on about your business. That's a way that you can protest because you're still withholding money that you would normally spend in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Amazon. Oh, you still shopping at Amazon? What the fuck you want people to do?
Right.
If you think about it, these white Republicans is in everybody's business.
Oh yeah.
If you eliminated everything that a Republican has put money into, y'all ain't gonna have shit in your house. Don't drink the fucking Minute Maid. Don't do this. Don't do that. If you so on that shit, be real about it. Give up your fucking iPhone. Don't get on your iPhone telling other niggas what they need to do. Give up your fucking iPhone and figure something else to fuck out. Get a phone. Get you a Trump phone that you think is made in America and the bitch is also made in China. If you gonna talk about it, be about it. If you one of them people that you shaming other black people for where they have to shop, not where they want to shop, then put your money where your fucking mouth in and start sending some goddamn cash apps, or come up and get them a fucking ride so they can go wherever they need to fucking go. Because if you don't like where they shopping, then you get your ass in the car, go pick them up, and take them where you think they should be shopping, and pay for it on top of that.
That part.
Stop motherfucking pocket watching. Yes, we as black people would love to give money to black-owned business, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like some of these black-owned business ain't upcharging so they don't have to do customer service. We not gonna act like they're not funky with the customer service because you bitches want to have a grass wall with a neon sign, and now you think you so goddamn uppity you could charge $50 for some fucking parking, and you could charge $50 for some goddamn lemon pepper wings. Because you don't want to deal with people. We not gonna act like you bitches up here.
Your sound.
I don't know what's going on.
You have it far away. You don't have your mic close to any other sound.
No, it's nothing else going on.
All right, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
My bad. Sorry, y'all. The they ain't even hairdressers. You bitches get a suite, one of them tight ass suites, and you want to charge a motherfucker $400 to put on a wig? Fuck you. I'm not doing that shit. YouTube is free. I've been wearing wigs for fucking 20 plus years. Ain't shit. What the fuck you charging me for that for? Nah, I figured the fuck out. You're charging that money because you don't want to deal with customers. You want to be able to make $1,000 a day off 2 fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, back in the day, hairdressers, they worked for their money. It was worth whatever you had to pay, and you wasn't paying a lot. But those people treated you so nicely, they knew you was gonna be back every week or every 2 weeks. These bitches now are greedy. We not gonna act like people in the black community that's starting these businesses. Not all, but the majority of y'all are greedy as fuck. You are pricing out your own audience, and then you want to talk shit about where the fuck we shop. Or y'all don't patronize my business. Yeah, bitch, because you want $500 to put a fucking wig on that's gonna last 2 weeks. Get the fuck out of here. Now ain't nobody doing that shit but y'all. And then you wonder why the same ones who did the eyelashes, they was normal pricing, but then y'all got uppity and y'all wanted to charge $100 to $200. When I had to go get my lashes done, that shit was literally almost $100 some every. Can't do it. Thank God they came out with the adhesive ones that you clip the fuck in. Cause I'm not spending that type of money. I love my lash lady, but baby, you priced me the fuck out. I can't patronize. That second video. What was the second one?
Yeah, we're gonna come back to that. We gotta
Okay.
we gotta go into some other videos. I'm gonna go into some other videos real quick, you guys. Give me 1 second. We're gonna call this the ass whooping section here.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yes,
My favorite.
I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna show you a few clips. It's gonna be a lot, but we're gonna take it in. And since this is Black History Month, oh, don't do that. We need power. Since this is Black History Month, we're gonna look at them. So we'll be right back in a few messages. Let's take a look at this.
18 to 1866. European ships sail to West Africa. They don't just buy slaves. They raid villages, burn homes, chain families, march them to the coast in coffles, neck chains connecting dozens, walk for weeks. Many die on the march. The survivors reach the coast, sold to European traders, branded with hot irons, marked as property. Then loaded onto ships, the Middle Passage begins. Africans packed into ship holds, lying side by side, less than 2 feet of space per person, can't sit up, can't turn over, chained at the ankles, chained at the wrists, lying in their own waste for weeks, the smell unbearable, the heat suffocating, disease spreads instantly, dysentery, smallpox, typhoid, dead bodies left chained to the living for days, some go insane, jump overboard when brought up for air, choosing death over slavery. Ship captains don't care, calculate deaths into profit margins, women raped by crew members, repeatedly. Children die first, the elderly next. The voyage takes 6 to 12 weeks depending on conditions. Storms kill hundreds at once. Ships sink regularly. Over 400 years, 12 million Africans forced onto ships. 2 million die during the Middle Passage. Bodies thrown.
Someone reads in the comments. Somebody said this is as a horrific history we must never forget. And I'm gonna be showing these clips. Since this is Black History Month, I'm showing clips like this through most of our videos before we get to the other videos, so people can see how evil and sick these people are. That's why the shit going on right now in the goddamn administration. And let's go into the first ass whooping video. Take a look.
What's up? You need that? All right, over. Let's go. Right now, nigga. What's up? What's up, nigga? You need that? You need, come on. What's up? What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? I need this.
Get him.
What's up, nigga?
Leave us alone. Leave us.
Second video. Take a look at this. Let's watch the next one.
Do not fuck with black people.
This one don't have any sound, but they just keep fucking with us. And you want to know the reason why we doing shit like this? Because we seeing shit like this happening. Let's take a look at this. This has been on the news recently. Inglewood daycare worker throws a shoe at a black child, and a mother dance answers. Let's take a look. she did before that. Look what she does. We'll read some of the comments. Somebody says the daycare must be held accountable. We don't play around. We hope the family gets justice and are here to help in any way we can. Somebody said every adult in their room should be fired because none of them should show that they care. And thank you for sharing my niece. We appreciate it. And this is the shit we be talking about. And that was on the news last night that she threw that shoe at them. I'm tired of that. Just start beating the fuck out of them. Not no. Oh, I'm gonna let you get it. Beat they motherfucking ass because they don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
They do not care. Why would you throw that at a child? This is the mindset of these fucking people. They sit there, they're throwing shoes at fucking children. That's why I played that video before to see where we are now. Ain't nothing fucking changed here. Who throws a fucking shoe at a child like that? And then everybody's laughing. Now somebody hit that white bitch in her fucking face and make her look like a fucking toe. All of a sudden she's gonna be upset.
Right. It's like a toe.
Oh my god, I was hit. Oh,
not a toe.
That's what they do when they get hit. They get all puppy and shit, and their face look like a fucking toe.
Okay, the first video definitely shit ain't changed.
Right.
That second video where he was fighting the white boy said nigga too many times. That black boy, he fought back, but he didn't wash his ass like he needed to.
Yeah.
He didn't whoop his ass. I felt like you were supposed to Mortal Kombat finish him. You were supposed to do some shit. You didn't do enough for me. You kicked his ass, but you didn't kick the hate out of him.
Yeah.
You didn't whoop him enough to resolve him of his hate. Remember we saw that video a few months back where the white lady was saying nigger with the hard ER in the convenience store, and then the husband came behind him and said the same shit too. And that nigga the hate out his ass. He started beating that white man. He said, I love you, man. I love you. You went from calling him nigga to saying, I love you. He beat the hate out that motherfucker. That second one, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. When that fast food, that's what immediate work. He knocked the fucking Scully off that bitch. And then first I thought he knocked a wig off, but he knocked the Scully off and they went to motherfucking work. That is what I'm talking about. I saw a video today of it was a fast food restaurant that white man was putting in an order or doing something. He took that black girl and tried to grab her across the aisle. Where the cash register is. He grabbed her and she whooped his ass.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
She whooped his ass. And they had to take her back. She said he was talking about some fire. He told the manager, fire her now. She's saying, you ain't gonna fire me. You going to jail.
Right.
And then you know what he said when the manager came? He called her a bitch too. And then he said to the manager, all I did was ask her a question. You literally physically assaulted that woman. And all you gonna say is you ask a question. They always play the aggressor. And when it doesn't go the route they think it's gonna go, now they're the automatic victim. They will verbally assault you, physically assault you. And when you fight the fuck back, I didn't even do anything. No, fuck that. You getting your ass beat. And when it comes to that bitch throwing that shoe, you saw how it's immediately when the girl start hollering and crying. I didn't mean to do that because she knew the cameras was on. But you intentionally also threw that fucking shoe. Why would you have to throw a shoe across the room at all? Did you see a roach? No, bitch. So why are you throwing it? Let me tell you, I don't play about my kid. When she was younger, it happened to be a black bus driver. But she was having problems with my child. And I call them people up. And I say, if you don't get her to do what you need to do with her, when the bus doors open, I'm going to be there. And you're not going to like how it's going to play out. Now, if I could do that to a black woman, what the fuck you think I'll do to a white woman? I will fuck you up about my kid. I'll put on an orange jumpsuit. Don't fucking play with me. And I see all these parents, we're demanding justice. Justice is going to be in the means of you getting your ass whooped. We could talk about the rest later. Start whooping these people asses when they fucking with your children. Stop going in front of the camera, pleading for help you know you ain't going to fucking get. Start whooping their ass. You don't need no money that fucking bad. That's your child. Whoop their ass.
Like you said, make ass whooping great again. Make
There
ass
you go.
great again, please. And yes, stop fucking with black people. And yes, Blue Sky, listen, that is a great merch idea. Don't fuck with black people. Do not. Because we're tired. Like, we're tired. So, the fact that Trump was able to post that shit and still just get away with, like, I can't. Like, what world are we living in today? Gaslighting has made it to the Oval. Gaslighting daily.
And what I want to do is I want to go into our next segment. So y'all know everything about the Epstein files has been happening. I'm going to show some videos before that, but as you know, this is Black History Month, so I'm going to show some other things about Black History Month before I show that video. And we're going to take a look at that video and let me know what you think. We will be right back.
Did you know America publicly tortured and murdered a pregnant black woman for speaking up, and nobody was ever punished? In 1918, in Lowndes County, Georgia, Mary Turner spoke out after her husband was lynched by a white mob. She said she would seek justice. That was all it took. A mob captured Mary Turner while she was 8 months pregnant. They tied her ankles together. They hung her upside down from a tree in broad daylight with people watching. This was not hidden. This was not secret. This was a message. They cut open her body, took out her unborn child, and killed the baby in front of the crowd. Then they shot Mary Turner until she died. No arrests, no trials, no consequences. The killers were known. Local officials protected them. Newspapers wrote about it casually, like it was routine. Because it was routine, this wasn't mob rage. This was racial terrorism, designed to teach black people, especially black women, what happens when you speak. Mary Turner wasn't murdered for breaking the law. She was murdered for demanding the law to protect her. And remember this wasn't the 1700s. This was 1918. America didn't just kill Mary Turner, it erased her, so you wouldn't see what this country was built to allow.
I'm sending y'all reminders. This is who we dealing with, y'all.
Hey.
This is who we dealing with. Now, I'm putting no, I don't care how people feel about it. I'm putting no, I'm glad that somebody's been using AI to reenact those stories, because when you see it like a visual, that's when like people are like, oh my God. It's the same that happened with the Civil Rights Act during the Alabama, not Alabama Brawl, but when they were out there marching. And that's when they got sprayed with water hoses. All of a sudden, when people seen it, they were like, oh my God, this is so terrible. Y'all know this shit's going on. Y'all see this stuff happening. It's like we have to put on a whole production for you guys to get it. And then with the newly released Epstein files released that George H.W. Bush raped a male victim. And the same victim was also subjected to a ritual sacrifice in which his feet were cut off with a sword. The victim says he witnessed a child being torn apart and having their intestines pulled out abroad a yacht. And this was the actual document that was put here. Somebody in the comments says, the sad part is that us as people are not going to do shit about it. We all just sitting at work and home, just watch it unfold. And I didn't I say that, Nikki? I stated, I said, ain't shit happening. All this stuff is out and ain't shit happening yet. Another person says, I was called a crazy conspiracy years ago for telling these stories, and now they've been brought to light. I don't feel vindicated. It's absolutely disgusting the things they did to these children. And then Stone put something out, and I want to take a look at this, and we're gonna. I want you guys to let me know what you think. 1 second, I'm going to go out of this one. 1 second, y'all, because I'm gonna show this one as well. All right, I'm gonna go back to it, and we're gonna play it. 1 second. And this was from the Epstein tapes. I wanted to put it up here with Stone because he was talking about this the people in the comments, white folks, sitting here defending this child being tortured to death and sexually abused. So let's take a look at this.
What's my name? What's my name?
Hey, what's up? If you were here last week, you saw me post a video regarding the attacker of Lexi, a victim of sexual assault. A lot of us gave outreach and support to her story, but a few select had disgusting things to say. Put a thought in my mind that I was actually unaware that so many people were non-believers in America. with everything that's happening in America politically and just morally, I'm very surprised and disappointed that this was the response for a rape victim. There were quite a few commenters, but one that really stuck out was this one. You know, initially I was going to give them a hall pass, if you will, for my standards. I was going to just give them a repost, let them see their behavior in public's view. But after I gave them the post, they continued to double down in my comments and in personal comments of others. And so then when I went to go look into their history, I actually learned that this fucking piece of shit had a long history online of being absolutely diabolical and vile. And this is why they made it to today's show. So without further ado, I'm your boy Stone Low Key, and this is Piece of Shit. Let me tell you how I did it though. So initially, I was just more consumed on the idea that she blamed a victim of sexual assault and saying it was her fault. Appalling fucking behavior and thought process by you. But nevertheless, I was like, okay, maybe the world can talk some sense into her. So I proceeded to repost her on my page. She got 300 likes, and that was the end of that. People condoned her behavior, and I thought that would be the end. Normally, when I call somebody out, they shut the fuck up. Kind of like something you do. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you know what? I'm stupid. Let me stop. But no, this person continued to go on and on and on. And when it became...
And if y'all want to see that, you can go watch that on his page as well. And then we're going to take a look at this.
Teacher had a scheduled class tonight, but he sent a message to his students saying that he would have to cancel because of the protest that's taking place right behind me. This small group has been chanting shame on UCLA, and they are demanding that Mark Tramo be fired.
Professor Mark Tramo, teacher in this building on the 4th floor, is in the Epstein files.
Standing outside UCLA Professor Mark Tramo's classroom, educator Sue Sally has been protesting, demanding the university fire him for having a connection to Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, I understand it is not a crime to email with Jeffrey Epstein. The history of Tramo's correspondence with him goes back to when he was first convicted of soliciting a minor in 2008. And his response to that was, boys from the Bronx, we stick together. We know all about the cops, and we will support each other through our picadillos.
According to documents released by the U.S. Department of Justice, UCLA professor and neurologist Mark Tramo exchanged roughly 1,200 emails with Jeffrey Epstein. In one of the most criticized emails, Tramo wrote, "Newborns will suck on a pacifier more vigorously if it triggers playback of a recording of his mother's voice." The documents do not accuse Tramo of any crime.
You will be judged by the company you keep. And if you expect to be around children, even college-age children, you need to be held to a higher ethical standard.
Tramo says the scrutiny he's facing is unjust. He issued a statement to Fox 11 News saying, "What we learned about Epstein's horrible crimes after his 2019 arrest was not known at the time of the correspondences and the recently released documents. I never visited his island, never flew on his planes, and never saw him with young girls." His full statement.
I don't believe it because this comment, somebody says, as a reminder, UCLA fired a professor over a Charlie Kirk comment, but now over communications with known child predators from a school email. Another person says they fired teachers for OnlyFans. They can fire him too. They sure did.
Yep.
And then we're gonna take a look at this. This is a white man. You know, they don't like no niggers allowed, right? But this is a white man that's sitting here talking to some black women. And I'm telling you, this thing with this Epstein goes very deep. Let's take a look.
Cell technology that Peter and I are investing in is called SCNT, which takes the egg of a young, perfect woman specimen, takes the egg and takes out the nucleus and puts our DNA in the nucleus. They just go ahead and take it out.
It's pink Floyd?
Huh?
Is it pink Floyd?
Yeah, and this is part of this genetic greatness that we don't see in any other race on the planet. These curvy, sexy black women from Africa. You girls have a kind of a monopoly on this genetic perfection, and we want some of that. So, girls, for $100, we would pay you for your egg.
$100?
So How much do you want for it? Let's bid. I bid $500 for the Olympic. Wherever I bid, he's gonna outbid me. I bought about $60,000 worth of eggs. Yeah. If you have a abortion, that's very valuable. Umbilical cord, and placenta, even your period blood is so rich with stem cells. We regard it as waste, and it actually should be. It should be captured as recycled, and it should go to waste. It's life for somebody, and it's life for mankind. The best eggs are 16 to 18 years old. Those are the best eggs. As you get older, your eggs get weaker and weaker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So you may not be our candidate.
No, that's fine. I think that was my business anyway.
Stem cell technology that Peter and I are investing in is called SCNT.
So I want to read some of the comments from this. Somebody says, every damn day my brain is dead. Another person says, they look so uncomfortable. And another person says, makes sense now why hospitals keep your placenta and sell it for $50,000. So these Epstein files stuff, I keep telling everybody this. This stuff goes deeper. It just goes deep. They're having a conversation with these black women. You can see on their face that they seem so uncomfortable. That video that Stone was talking about, we played this video that last week, I think it was last Tuesday. That child was being tortured and sexually assaulted by a grown-ass white man with his saggy fucking face and saggy nuts and stinking ass. And they were sitting there torturing these children. This shit is real, y'all. And you want to know, and I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to tell you this. You want to know why ain't nobody been arrested based off that news report? The reason why nobody's been arrested is because, like I stated before, either these people have done it in the past to children, they're currently doing now or want to do it now, or they want to do it in the future and they want to be a part of the party. They're like, well, hell, everybody's been doing this. I want to do that too. When I was in foster care, and they've been putting this on the news too, there's a foster care agency that's now defunct. They used to work with Epstein, but there used to be a lot of children that used to be taken out of that foster care system and sent to Epstein Island. Remember, I always tell you guys about this place called The Compound in Kansas City. When children, they don't like a child, or somebody think a child's a Zyber or something, they will send their ass to the compound. They'll come back either pregnant, beat up, or missing. This man is sitting here talking about buying these girls eggs and they love the placenta and they want to eat it. And you can see these black women are really uncomfortable. This shit is real, y'all. This is the sick shit that we be seeing on a daily basis. This is white folks. Hate to say it that way. Don't get mad at us. Get mad at the shit that y'all literally film yourselves doing it, proud of yourselves filming it, and then y'all put it out there for everybody to see in plain sight. So what the fuck you want us to say about that? What do y'all think?
Listen, so that last video, it's okay. It's really eerie and creepy to me, the Peter Nygaard thing, because I knew of a girl. So I moved here in 2002 as an entertainer, and I had gained some entertainer friends. And I knew a very beautiful female model who was being taken care of by this guy. So she had like an apartment on the beach that would just be, paid for and taken care of by this guy. And she would always show up, with maybe like a new purse, and she would never, every time like we would go out to dinner, she would be like cool and to pay and things like that. So I'm just realizing that my friend was under the care of Peter Nygaard. So I haven't heard this name since 2003. I was like, so what is the man's name who is taking care of you? It was that guy, Peter Nygaard. It is so wild that these people, they don't only just victimize Black women, they victimize people that are hurting and starving artists. Like when you're just getting into the industry, you're willing to do some things strange for a little bit of change, to get opportunities, to get booked for covers, to get booked for shoots, because these are the men that are in charge of these corporations, these positions that make the money decisions. So It is so creepy to me to see this video because all the girls in this video look like my friend. They look exactly like that. Girls with their makeup done, let their fresh little weave in. They look like they're going to like a model casting call. That is the creepiest shit to me. You don't realize, especially living in Los Angeles, how close you are to pedophiles, to predators, to sex traffickers. Jesus, like that. This was just a 360 moment for me because it all just started surging back. Seeing, because the people that deal with white men like this, their moods go up and down. Like there would be some days where she came in, she was great. There would be some days where she came in, she was like really fucked up and confused. And I was just like, that's fucking weird. But God damn, this shit is happening right underneath everyone's nose, and they just don't know that. It's weird. It's crazy.
Yeah, and Trey, fix your sound. Your sound is so low. It's like it's in and out.
Check.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
What do you think?
With that last, first of all, shout out to Tony E, our first super chat of the day. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tony.
Yes.
That last video, first of all, they stayed too fucking long. They stayed at the table too long. But the one in the yellow wasn't fucking with it in the first place.
She wasn't.
And then when she wasn't from the get-go. She's like, why am I here? You could see it on her face. Then the other two slow bitches caught up. The one that was next to her with the bad fucking rap or whatever that was next to him, I don't know what the fuck she was there for. Because I don't know. I guess so. But when they said $100, think about what they just said. They said that we are genetically superior. So why the fuck are y'all calling us inferior? If you know we're genetically superior to you. If we are genetically superior to you, that means you're not the supreme. Because you don't have the genetics that we have. So you can't call us inferior, but yet then again tell us we're genetically superior. That you need our stem cells to put into your fucking body so that you can be genetically superior. They have been testing on us from slavery. They've been cutting us open, doing all that type of shit. That's why they don't want to treat us when we say our pain level, because they don't believe that we do, because again, they think we're genetically superior. So if we're genetically superior, then we're supposed to be able to handle that.
Right.
So you can't call us inferior. And if we're genetically superior, that goes beyond physical. That means we're mentally superior. That means we're smarter than you. Because all that is genetics. It goes beyond us being able to beat you the fuck up. That's why they're upset, because they know that we are genetically superior. That is what bothers them. That's why they had to create white supremacy, to make sure nobody else, that they could conquer all. That's why that's why they got silk pressed Jesus, because they can't pray to somebody that don't look like them. The only reason they created that was so they could create a false god that says, okay, if he's white and we're white, then that means we're his chosen people. Because they know with nigga Jesus, it wasn't going to never work out like that. How the fuck are you going to deny? Y'all say y'all believe everything in the fucking Bible. Well, the Bible we got says skin of bronze, hair of wool.
That part.
That don't look like you motherfuckers. They stayed at that table too. And then what pissed me off further was they lowballed the price. We're genetically superior, and you want $60,000 worth of eggs, and you gonna offer me $100 for the $60,000? You out your motherfucking mind, bitch! I would have told you if you was gonna fucking do it, which nothing should be. You should. I don't give a fuck how broke you. I don't give a fuck how broke I am. It's limits to my shit. But if you down for the get down, then at the very least take them for everything they fucking got. Make them pay for themselves. Make sure you got enough to take care of yourself for the rest of your fucking life. You gonna have to run a bitch millions.
Yes.
I'm talking the high double digits of millions, and you want $60,000 of the eggs, and you gonna charge $100? How the fuck you gonna call us genetically superior and think we gonna fall for some dumb shit like that? No. And today, the Midas Touch released a video saying that the DOJ erased the Epstein files. They erased critical parts of it, which is not surprising because that's probably what they did. They done been did that shit, but they say they have copies of it. So I'm waiting to see if they gonna put the shit out. Because if you got copies of it, send it right on the fuck up.
Right. Come on.
I'm just waiting on somebody to leak that shit in the middle of the night because y'all taking too fucking long. If an email says about a 10-year-old child, why is the name redacted? Because I need to know who that motherfucker is. Because they need to be in jail immediately.
Right.
Y'all are the party of protect the kids, but no, you the party. I saw somebody that said, it was D.L. Hughley. He say, we say fuck them kids. Y'all be actually doing it.
Fucking them kids. Literally.
Fucking them kids. We say fuck them kids, but y'all be fucking them kids. That's the difference between white people and us. Y'all actually out there fucking on children. Cause you think it's natural. Because if you're covering up pedophilia, that means you do it too. Cause ain't no fucking way. And it's always you white women that you know what's going on. You know your husbands are sneaking in your son and your daughter's room at night. And you act like you don't fucking know, but you do.
Mm-hmm.
You do. And then have the audacity to take the shit out on the fucking kid.
Right.
I'm just sick of all of them. I'm
And
tired.
you see why I was so emotional that last time, and I wasn't trying to be emotional when we talked, but I tell you guys, like, y'all don't know the half of it. Y'all don't know 20% of the things I saw and went through just in foster care. This is far removed from Epstein files, you guys.
Right.
Mm-hmm. This is in the middle. Oh, Kansas and Missouri, we're so American and we're good people. This is in the middle of Kansas. This is at a state and local level. The Epstein files is at a federal international level.
Yeah, so
this stuff goes from the top all the way to the damn bottom.
Of white.
And I tell people all the fucking time, y'all don't understand what I went through in foster care. Y'all don't. That's why when I see these children out here, I will never. And I say this before, they're like, "Oh, these foster kids are bad. Oh, I can't control them." You want to know why you can't control them? Because there's something going on in your fucking house. You have a son, or you have a woman in there, or your husband that's in there fucking molesting them. And they thought they were getting out of a bad situation from one house and going into this house, and you sitting there fucking them and beating on them and throwing their asses down the steps. Like, what the fuck do you want them to do? Just sit there and say, come get this old 12-year-old booty? The fuck you want them to do? These are children.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we tell me people would never understand what I would. That's why I say I can't judge those kids. A lot of these, and people don't realize, a lot of these people that's homeless, if you look at the statistics, a lot of them are foster children. A lot of them are foster children. They never recovered mentally. They age out. They never recovered. They never recover mentally from the physical, mental, sexual abuse. And then also in the foster care system, there is no programs in a lot of states. There's not a lot of programs to aid you out from this section to this section to be successful. So this is what they're going through. That's why I say I can't judge them. I can never say nothing bad about them. I know what these kids are going through. It's horrific. I know what they're going through. And you guys, we're going to be right back after these messages. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got some more horrific Epstein videos I'm about to show you guys, okay? So I just want you guys to buckle up, okay? I'm telling you, I was on some shit. I was sitting there like, ooh, shit, look at we got to send it. We about to have a good show today. We having a good show. We might start a little bit later. We apologize. There was some technical difficulty. People were fucking with our system, and we've been telling y'all. But this stuff has to get out. Y'all will never understand what I saw. And people can just they'll just write in your report. The caseworker, white woman. And did you see what Stone did? That was a big old saggy face, Peter Griffin looking white bitch right there. Talking shit. That was her. that was her.
Wait, first of all, she looked like she looked like a toe. Hey, Vision is he on one today, y'all. He listen, that I might have to make that. I may have to make what you said, Peter Griffin looking bitch. Yeah, come here.
Toe face Peter looking bridge. It's sad, but this is what we're dealing with. That's why I said I can't judge these kids. I used to see caseworkers. You piss a caseworker off. Oh, you want to be smart? She'll her with her little asymmetrical bob. She'll the white women, they always the racist white women always had an asymmetrical
wearing the
bob.
Robert.
Yeah, writing your chart. Oh, she is violent. She is a bad kid. She likes to set houses on fire. None of the shit true. None of the shit true. It doesn't matter. She writes something in your file. Every cop, every judge, every caseworker, every therapist will believe what that person wrote about you because she's in power. That's why I said it's some shit. But we're going to be right back. We'll be right back in a few seconds. Stay tuned.
Check. I know you lying. I just got in from the gym. And y'all president? Ooh. I'm just gonna sit this here. Jesus. That's all.
FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. New members get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Exclusive pricing and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer via our link tree at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty, delivered by FTP.
Fresh off the boat, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and grinder approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get on out, get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out, get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass, you don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out, whoa, get out. I didn't vote black, got that ass in back. Whoa, get out, get on out.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to Puerto People Podcast. I'm your host, Vision X. And this show says quiet part out loud, so you don't have to say it. Raw, cut, and unfiltered. Joined by the Queen of Judges herself, Miss Nikki, and also joined by our architect, Trey. Good to welcome back, you guys. So I told you guys, Trey, was there any comments that needed to be read or anything that you wanted?
Yes, indeed.
Before we start with the next segment?
Yeah, so Tony said, yes, we are genetically superior. They know it, but they don't want us to know it. HHC, God, they are disgusting with their obsession, yet disrespect for us. I would have walked away with the $500 offer. The fuck? Right. And alto sax. Okay, what planet are these white people actually from? You know, I wonder that. Like, where are they actually from? HHC said Henrietta Lacks cells were used to make the polio vaccine. So our
Yes.
blood DNA is the best. It really is.
That is facts.
Mhm.
Actually, her cells gave birth to the entire clinical research industry because her cells are able to regenerate. The black cells, the only cells that's able to been able to regenerate on Earth. So all the medications, when they're trying to make more medications, I don't care if it's for cancer, I don't care if it's for HIV, I don't care if it's for diabetes or whatever. Her cells is allowed to recreate it and also overcome some of the viruses and actually kill those viruses. That's why I keep saying, why do you think these black women and these children, well, how many are missing this year? 70,000 children, women are missing and counting. And then they're being rolled up in mats and their organs are harvested, like that black boy that died years ago. He just, and just to hear that, just to talk about it just briefly, to know that white folks literally put that fucking story out to say the boy rolled himself up in the mat with his organs harvested out of his body. That's who we're dealing with. The level of stupidity and ignorance and low IQ-ness to think that, oh, this black boy just killed. He got to it with one of your kids there, and then he dies, rolls himself up. He just rolls himself up multiple times in the mat with his organs missing. That's what we're dealing with. This level of stupidity of these people. But we're gonna go into this Epstein files. I want y'all to, hey, viewer.
Oh Lord, am I ready for this?
Viewer, discretion is advised.
Proxy protect me. I'm scared. What we finna watch?
So we're gonna go into some of these things. There's gonna be some stories. And I'm gonna start off with the stories first, and then we're gonna take a look, dive a little deeper into it. So we're gonna go with the first one. This one is with Seinfeld. Seinfeld was talking to Jimmy Kimmel, I believe. And I just want to show you what the conversation consisted of. Take a look.
Is to have the consistency of young human flesh. It's spongy, it has life to it. You're with a guy with brightly colored undergarments, and you got soft human flesh in front of you. You're in a weird place. I'm looking forward to this. This is really, really going to be great.
All right, now, first of all, this is Jerry Seinfeld saying this to Jimmy Fallon. Now, who says something like that in the first place? Has it ever crossed any of your minds to compare pancakes with young human flesh? Now, for those of us who are aware...
Let's take a look at the next one. Let's take a look at this one.
Eastern Australia on an early morning raid, breaking down a door in a Sydney suburb and arresting the alleged 26-year-old ringleader of a group accused of being engaged in some of the most depraved criminal activity imaginable.
Police will allege in court that this international group were engaging in conversations and the sharing of material which depicted child abuse and the torture of children, involving symbols and rituals linked to Satanism and the occult.
A crackdown on an alleged international satanic child sex abuse material ring. In all, police arrested 4 men in and around Sydney, seizing multiple devices.
Police will allege in court that the initial examination of those devices has discovered thousands of videos depicting the abuse of live children aged between babies and 12 years of age. Amongst these deplorable images were also a number of videos depicting the sexual abuse of animals.
The suspects have all been charged with multiple counts of accessing or possessing child abuse content. They've been denied bail and are expected to next appear in court in late January. Australian authorities call the distribution of child abuse content a borderless crime that's growing thanks to the internet. They're working with other international law enforcement to help identify and rescue children shown in the seized content.
All right, I want y'all to buckle up for this, okay?
Oh,
Take a look.
What's my name? What's my name? My other name. What do you call me? I am your father. From now on, you will call me your father.
Did you get that? Or are we just...
Take a look at this.
Notice as well is a very specific choice to zoom in on these earrings. Yeah, you got that yummy, that Jenny McCarthy was wearing when she did this to Justin Bieber.
Oh my God.
I forgot about that.
Right now.
Yeah.
Wow. I was up here. I forgot to thank
Really,
the
bitch?
man, Usher Raymond.
And then also said this after doubling down on it.
Enjoying the night so far. Great. I just got to neck Justin Bieber and grab his butt. I thought that you like totally, like it was like a full-on almost makeout session. A little cougar scary. Yeah. But I took the opportunity in the window, considering I'll never get to do it again, and kind of ghosted him. Went ahead. Well, we hear that he may be back on the market. It would be the cougar score of the century. Jenny McCarthy dates Justin Bieber. Would you? I want some Bieber fever, and I want a Bieber rash.
What?
I want it all. It'd be a cougar rape. But
What?
do you think that he's...
I don't know what kind of grown woman says stuff like this.
And this just happening in plain sight. That's on the world stage. And I want to play that video so you can hear the full thing of what was happening to that child.
Finding my way. Finding my way.
Then this is John Dalglish, former United Nations chief and founder of UNICEF, was arrested on child rape charges in Nepal. During his arrest, 2 young children were rescued. That's an ugly motherfucker.
Ooh.
That's a hideous looking man. That's why I said they got to rape children and touch them because they can't find no pussy. Nobody want to fuck that. That motherfucker looks like he's already dead, a vampire or something.
He does.
Somebody says during his arrest, 2 young children were rescued from his custody. Respected humanitarian, who awarded the Order of Canada for his work with disadvantaged children. Then I want to show you guys this. Please, viewers' discretion is advised. Little children working in Epstein Island. And then let's see what his testimony has to say.
What's happened at the end?
Straight away.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
What I'd like to go about, I just want to talk about just the party.
Crazy, ain't it? And then this woman, this is another video that was being shown, and she actually found the unredacted photo that everybody was talking about. Let's take a look.
Hey, massive trigger warning. You know that turkey photo I posted from the files a few days ago? I got some more information, and I have the uncensored version. Here you go. So as you can see, that is not a baby. That is a full-grown man shrunken down to be the size of a turkey. Now, everybody's saying it's an art piece from 2003. At least that's what comes up when you reverse image search it. And that's what the watermark says on the one from the Epstein files. But then when I went to go looking for it all over the internet, the earliest anything I could find from it was 2007. And that one didn't have the watermark. And then I found another version of it from later on that had a completely different watermark. And we also know that this popped up pretty much from like 4chan kind of message boards back in the mid-2000s, around 2007 era. It became a meme around that time in these circles. And you know who was on those message boards at that time? Epstein and Ghislaine and Bannon, which we now know from the files. They were putting things on there and guiding conversations around things like this. It would make a lot of sense to me that they would put this out there to be like, is this real or not? And then tell everybody that it's an art piece. Because what I think it is it's a man they were eating, and with early mid-2000s Photoshop, shrunk the man down to the size of a turkey. Because it seems like they have...
And then this guy talks about it in more depth. Take a look.
Epstein's bank account was called Baal, the ancient Canaanite deity which people had sacrificed their children to. A victim's diary shows that she was impregnated multiple times and forced to give birth for Ghislaine and Epstein. Israel is mentioned twice as much as Donald Trump in the new documents. Here he is discussing with Roger Schank, a Jewish-American academic and hedge fund worker, saying Jews create vast fortunes by manipulating markets and creating financial speculation and exploiting labor. He says, let the Goyim deal in the real world. In a discussion with the Rothschild family, Epstein says if they overthrew the Ukrainian government, there would be great opportunities. The Rothschild family paid Epstein $25 million for certain algorithms. While talking to Peggy Seigel, August 7th of 2010, she asks if an event is going to be 100% Jewish. He says no, they'll have Goyim in abundance. But don't worry, they're just brilliant wasps from JP Morgan. Joshua Finkelstein, BlackRock's Larry Finkelstein's son, is accused of not having any respect for non-Jews, seeing them as not human. This is from his ex-girlfriend, Svetlana. He pressures her to have an abortion. In 2017, Epstein has a conversation talking about if you want to hire the best people, you have to hire only Jews. Only hire those who can prove they are genetically Jewish. Maria Farmer, one of the first victims to come out and name Epstein.
I wasn't allowed to go get food. And when I called Ghislaine and asked why I couldn't either, she said, it's a Jewish country club. You're not Jewish. They're not going to serve you. They, honest to God, think their DNA is better than everybody else's.
Said that their operation was motivated by Jewish supremacy. Jeffrey Epstein's bank account was...
And then one last one we're going to hear from Aaron Carr before he passed away.
Boy, now listen to this. I have to tell you this. Okay. So after I left the party, and the next day I smoked with Nickel, and then I get in a limousine and I leave. I get back to the Sheraton Hotel at Universal over here. There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me in the hotel room. And my mom's there, and she's like, tell them what happened. And I'm like, what do you mean tell them what happened? And I sit down with them, and they all ask these super sexually exploited, questions, back-sided questions. And I knew that at my age already. And I looked at all 4 of them, and I said, are y'all crazy? I said, what you think I'm gonna do? Tell you that Michael did something bad so that we can sue him for money? That's what I told him. I was like, you're crazy. And I looked over at my mom and I was like, are you serious, Mom? I was like, what is going on here? Why are you letting this happen? And she goes, well, I think something happened, I think something. I'm like, really? That man did nothing but be hospitable, kind, loving, giving, everything you can think of. We rode 4-wheelers for 5 hours, me, him, and Chris Tucker, in the mountains at nighttime after his birthday party. Him and I hung out and talked pretty much all.
The one boy.
Now listen.
Now, I just showed y'all all that going on, right? All of that. I mean, this now that makes more sense what happened with Michael Jackson. Because
Right.
The most powerful star in the world. I was like, I noticed, and this all lines up. Remember the Epstein email? Oh, we don't want no nigger children or anything, no niggers allowed, right?
Right.
So when you see that Michael Jackson's with Epstein and all them, and he's seeing this, and Britney Spears, there was something that was going on with her. She was like, and she said that she had saw some shit too, and then they said that she went fucking crazy. And I'm just sitting here like, how's all these people getting crazy after they meet these Jewish elite families and these Epstein and Trump and all these people? How are they just fucking going crazy all of a sudden? And when it comes to Michael Jackson, you've seen it was always white children. Now, Aaron Carter is sitting here fucking telling you My mom, the FBI, the government is orchestrating this shit, orchestrating this to make it seem like this man is a bad guy. Michael Jackson, when you look at it, that man was trying to protect them kids from being fucking molested and eaten. Because all this, when you start reading these files and stuff, and we heard that video, that was a grown man in there doing that to that child. That child was in there screaming for dear life. I felt so, I was like, I wish I could just go through. And then you seen that other child that was on with that fucking creepy ass, that white dude looked like he was dead almost. I was like, alive? He was pale as shit. Pale, and it was his eyes was red. He looked disgusting. But you can tell that child was not happy.
The child was literally like, you could see the terror on her face, and they had tears in their eyes, and this motherfucker is literally like not smiling, but don't give a fuck about what that child is gonna.
Very Mr. Burns.
I'm normally not at a loss for words, but I thank God every day that my daughter has never gone through anything like that. I haven't, that's why I didn't even date while I was raising her. I didn't. Like I didn't date until she, like when she turned like 15, maybe like right before my 38th birthday. She said, "Mom, I'm old enough to stay home now. Go get a life." Because she knew I worked, I came home. That was it. I wasn't gonna get in no relationship because one, if a guy don't have a miscommunication with you, they're gonna try to go after her to hurt me. Or I never wanted to be a situation where I missed the signs. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna eliminate that shit altogether. Ain't no man ever been in my house. The first man, I've never lived with nobody else but my dad and my husband. Them the only two men I've ever live with. I don't play those type of games. And these white parents don't protect their children. That's what pisses me off. You actually pimp them out. You redneck ass motherfuckers will know that your boyfriend, especially the redneck ones that go through boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend, you have to know something is going on. You can tell when something is going on with your child, and you will call them a fucking liar just to keep a Bud Light and bologna sandwich eating motherfucker in your bed. They don't even want you because they want your child. The only reason they interested in you is so they could be with your children. And you act like you don't understand that shit. We don't play about our children like that. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen in the black community, because you do have a lot of ones, like we said, when you go to the family reunions and shit, or Christmas or whatever, it's always them uncles or whatever that can't be left alone with the children. We know how it is. And that's another thing about the black community that I want us to stop doing, is protecting them niggas. As soon as you find out something happened, get them the fuck up out the family. Get them the fuck up out the family. Don't have them in a position where you gotta hide them in the fucking basement of shit when children are around. If you know if you gotta do that, then that means you know what the fuck they're doing. And you're enabling it, because we always, it's family. Fuck that. What did it say? Face fuck the family. Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Hey,
You
fuck my husband.
Yeah. And that's the family. Fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck out of here with it. Start, you white people, I'm so fucking tired of y'all covering up the pedophilia, because y'all fucking in on it. And you white bitches are just as perverse as the white men, because y'all do shit too. Y'all do shit too. Y'all think because they on white men's asses, they not on yours. No, they coming for you, and you shocked with that video you showed with that. Well, you're arresting me. You're fucking a child. What the fuck did you think was supposed to happen? Fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck out of here.
Yo,
They just as perverted. White people in their DNA are sexually deviant and perverse. You eat us. You kill us and barbecue us and have a good old-fashioned fucking time. Y'all are out here eating people. Y'all have eaten us. You rape us. All of this. And then when you can't eat us and rape us, then you eat and rape your own. That's exactly what the fuck y'all doing. This Donald Trump name is in them files 38,000 times.
Yep.
38,000 times. That's crazy fucking work. And you bitches still won't denounce him. Y'all are willing to cover for a pedophile just to uphold Trump. And y'all are lying to yourselves because you know how how I know that they are tired of covering for that fucking man? Is because every time you ask them a question, either they can't answer it or they automatically get offended. Why are you still a Trump fan? If all of this stuff, they gotta mentally do mental gymnastics to not explain, to have to not explain why they're still fighting for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because my main theory on that is that you MAGA motherfuckers, you went all in, lock, stock, and motherfucking barrel. You have lost everything you have. You have given that man all your money. You know he's fucking up. You know he fucking them children. But you've made MAGA your personality. You have lost your friends. You have lost your family. You have lost your money. So you gotta ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off. You have to ride it. You can't sit out now. Because this is all you have. That's why they scared when his term is up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't go back home. You're not getting your money back. This is the great American grift. You are not getting your money back. You are not getting your friends and family back. You MAGA motherfuckers gonna have to stick together. Y'all gonna have to buy some property, build a house on it, so y'all can live up there. Because nobody is taking you back into fucking society. And it pissed me off that I saw a video of this man calling into like a show. And he was like, I'm so disgusted with Trump. I voted for him and I regret it. I can't believe that, ICE was supposed to be about dangerous criminals, not about, breaking in houses and snatching people off the street. And he was in New Mexico and we need young doctors. The lady asked him, did you vote for him all 3 times? He said yes. And it was the first comment was a coon ass nigga saying we have to forgive them in order to unite the country. I'm not forgiving shit. You voted for him 3 times. He was racist in every one of them fucking campaigns. It ain't no new shit. You voted for him the first time. Okay, shame. They fool you. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. So you knew from the first fucking time this bitch was racist, you casted a vote. You knew the second time he was racist and a rapist, you casted the fucking vote. The only reason you speaking out now about your regret is because it's hitting you at home.
Right.
There are no doctors where you are. It's starting to hit you personally. This is what you crackers do. You don't give a fuck until it starts affecting your daily life. And he promised you that it wouldn't. Y'all don't like living like niggas. Now you know you ain't gonna never know the full experience of niggerdom, but you starting to see what the fuck it's like. We not forgiving shit. You consciously went in that voting booth and voted for that motherfucker 3 times. You can't tell me you didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason you saying some shit now is because it's affecting your livelihood. It's affecting your health. You losing your benefits.
Mm-hmm.
It's not working out the way all the shit he promised y'all. It's never coming. And now you starting to see that shit. Ain't no forgiveness over here. Fuck that. I ain't forgiving none of you motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck you. Oh, I'm so sorry I voted for him. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You voted for him because you wanted to. You didn't have to vote for him. Nobody put a gun to your head. You did that shit. You didn't vote to be poor. You voted to be fucking racist. You didn't think the economic shit was going to come along with it. This man has put us in debt in the fucking trillions. This man has bankrupted 6 fucking casinos. What made you think he wasn't gonna take from you? He wasn't gonna fucking rob you.
Listen.
So yeah, I'm like white people. I wish for white people no fucking shade, and it ain't to all of y'all, but to the right ones, I wanted to be Avengers Infinity Wars when them motherfuckers turned into dust. Just
vapor.
That's what I want to see. I want to be standing there in the store one day and all the white people just turn into fucking dust.
Amen.
That's what I want. Snap the fucking gauntlet or whatever and get these motherfuckers, half of the white population, knock them the fuck out. Matter of fact, not half, at least a good 80%. 20% of you motherfuckers might be able to stay. The rest of y'all gotta fucking go. That's what I want to see. Make that shit happen.
And we got around 17 minutes left, so we got our next segment. I'm calling this segment, people crashing out, and I will vote for Donald Trump together. And
God.
We'll be closing out the show after that. But these videos is just like all this. It was a lot going on. So I'm going to take a look at the first one. And this happened in the DR. Me no black, me Dominican, papi. Me no black, me no black. So this is what's going on there. And I want you to take a look at this.
Vamos a ver.
Búscame la cédula del bulto. Búscame la cédula del bulto mío, vale. Búscame la cartera que está ahí adentro. Una cartera que está conmigo. ¿Qué le la cédula ahí que está gritando? Ah, que son dominicanos. Nosotros no tenemos trabajo.
Ah, que yo soy moreno, son dominicanos los primos.
Ay, Dios.
So somebody said literally the same people. Spain just colonized one side and France colonized the other. Facts. Another person says, why are tourists, we keep going somewhere that constantly disrespects your own kind, embraces us, or treats our identity as a problem? And then we're going to take a look at this. I don't know, Latin people, Asians, I don't want you motherfuckers saying nothing about black people. This is San Antonio, Texas. Take a look at this.
Animals. That's the dog we came to get them too. Dog came to get into action, baby.
Yes.
These spot wanted to get one.
Hey, put the dogs up! Get the dogs!
Oh my God.
Oh my God, okay, hey, that's it. Oh my God, no, stop, please, stop. Oh God, oh, who the dog, please. Get the dogs.
Get the dog.
Oh God.
Go.
Please, okay, that's it. Please, the police coming, please.
Hey, police coming. Go.
I don't want to hear nobody fucking saying nothing about no motherfucking black people. Keep our names out your goddamn mouth. And then look at this. This was on the making rounds in the news recently. This is an old lady. Just watch this.
Agent violently slamming a woman to the ground, then deploying pepper spray as a crowd of observers approaches. Tomas Rebecki was one of the people hit directly.
I was just in shock. I was just making sure she was okay, and the next emotion that kicked in was anger for someone to throw a woman that hard to the ground and act tough until other grown men started walking up to him.
The man we spoke with says he's a volunteer for a local immigrants' rights group, so he decided to come down here and observe. But what happened next, he says, was completely unnecessary. Rebecki says the group of citizens was there to
We already got that story. And then everybody's always talking about the church, right? Of how Don Lemon and everybody went into the church and did all this. Well, this is ICE doing in the church. Why didn't the ICE agents be arrested? Take a look.
The black church during Sunday service and deported a choir member who had lived in the U.S. for 30 years. The agency defended the raid and deportation. Watch the judge's reaction.
Your Honor, we received intelligence that an individual with an outstanding deportation order was attending services at this location. We executed the warrant during church hours. The defendant entered illegally in 1994 and had a removal order from 2002. We apprehended her at the church and completed deportation within 48 hours. We followed proper procedure.
Your Honor, I came to this country 30 years ago from Jamaica. I've been singing in my church choir for 25 years. Last Sunday, armed agents stormed into our church during worship. They grabbed me in front of the entire congregation and dragged me out. I have 4 grown children who are American citizens. week. They deported me in 2 days. I've been here 30 years. They raided God's house and took me away. What country does this?
Raided a church during Sunday service and deported a woman who's been here 30 years. She has 4 American children and 7 grandchildren who stormed the place of worship and arrested her in front of children during a religious service, ordering her immediate return and granting asylum. And I'm reporting this raid to the Department of Justice for civil rights violations.
And then let's take a look at this. This has been making its rounds. This is an ICE agent said, I will fucking kill you. Let's take a look.
Month, day, year. March 22nd. Yep. We're gonna get you out here. So when you get out, I'm gonna pull you out. I want you to put your hands on top of the car. Why am I getting up with? So what are we doing? The car smells like me. So that's it. So I'm gonna get this. Put your hands up. Don't fight. Bro, what? I will fucking kill you. You understand me? Bro, what the fuck? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kill me if I. You don't fucking reaching for a gun. That's why. Do not move your hands. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, nobody was finna do me if I reach you gonna kill me. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
And as I was reading this, I was reading one of the comments because it's always a goofy ass white bitch that says some shit. Or is she black? Because oh yeah, look at light skin, got white. Yeah, I hate a coon ass bitch. So Zurich Bombi says, let's see the body worn camera footage. Too often the public only sees one point of view. There sounds like there's multiple people in the car. And you can hear the officer says one of them was reaching for a gun. Somebody says, yeah, I see you're one of those. Another person says, yep, she believes he's resisting also. But I've been telling y'all, it be your own people sometimes that will mess it up for everybody. It be your own people. They will sit there, they will mess up everybody, they will say that stuff. But this is the state of the world that we're in right now. Look at all that stuff that happened. I showed y'all countless clips. All that stuff that's raiding churches, throwing out. Why? This is the problem. They fight people that can't defend themselves, either because they're a woman or a child or elderly, or because they can't hit them back because of that badge. That's why I said our whole government just needs to be redone. The whole fucking thing. What do y'all think? Oh, and also, if you can, keep it under 5 minutes because we got to end the show soon. Super Bowl's here, so it's Super Bowl Sunday. So
it is Super Bowl Sunday. I don't even know where to begin. Like I don't even know what video to even. It's just too fucking much at this point. And encompassing with Trump being in office right now. Part of it is kind of like a double-edged sword. Like he's fucking everything up. However, he is revealing everything that they need to see right now. Because at no point did people give a fuck about what black people were going through. Until it arrived upon their front porch and it's happening to white people, nobody really gave a damn. Aside from us, like nobody in media really gave a fuck when it was happening to black people. So now that they're exposing white people losing money and white people being treated almost just as bad as black people. Well, not even close, but now that they see they're being treated like shit and like black, we have been going through this for centuries and centuries. And it's like a couple months, a couple white people get killed, like 2 to 3 white people got killed. And now people are acting as if black people have been going through this for centuries. Being eaten, being burned alive, being drowned to death, being raped and pillaged and pulled apart for our resources. I can't. Nikki, please take. I can't. I'm gonna hop in there.
You're on mute.
I'm just out of it. Like I you motherfucking Latinos, y'all do this type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
and then you want us to be in solidarity. Fuck all that. And this is a person that I have Latino friend. I have Latino, one of my closest friends that has been my friend since my daughter was a baby. But she understands when I say what I say that it's not her. She knows the ones that I'm talking about. And so that's what, when they understand, that means they're not the same. And so, but the rest of you motherfuckers that voted for him, that you think you are so much better than black people, no, you didn't want black leadership. That means you don't get black support. That's how it is. You don't get our support. I'm not helping no Mexicans. I'm not helping no fucking Cubans. I'm not helping you. I ain't no black eye Dominican. Fuck all that. Cause when ICE come, they're not making that distinction. You saw the video, they was Haitian. No, I'm not Haitian, I'm Dominican. You motherfuckers are in the same place. There are Haitians that are fucking Dominicans. What are we doing here? Like, y'all want to be everything but fucking black. Me, look how dark skinned they were. You darker than fucking me, nigga. What are we talking about? You can look at me and tell, yes, I have lighter skin. It's all nigga. When ICE roll the fuck up, they don't give up. They're not making the distinction. They're not making that. A nigga is a nigga is a nigga. Or nigger. A nigger is a nigger is a nigger. That's all y'all are. Hence, niggas with accents. That's all the fuck y'all are. And I'm not sorry for saying that shit. And a lot of y'all got offended about it. I don't give a fuck. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a fuck.
And we are about to go into our closing segments, you guys. We got quite a few videos. We're going to run through them because I know this is Super Bowl Sunday, and everybody is ready to. I'm ready to get some of this food. I want some nachos. I want some hot wings. I want to eat. Okay.
Okay.
It's a few events that's going on, so I just know that a lot of people are cooking. So I said, let's do it. We're going to play this first one. We're going to start with the good and end with the bad. Let's take a look at the first one.
That is how House Study Bill 668's subcommittee ended today. The legislation.
That was in Iowa. And then everybody's always talking about, black kids doing stuff. Look what this dumbass white kid did. Let's take a look at this.
I'm sorry. Oh my God.
I'll play it twice.
He wants to see some more.
He wants a real seat. He wants a real seat. He wants a real seat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Get in the leg. 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 Get in the leg.
I'm gonna play it again.
Get in the leg. Get in the leg. Dude. Put it out. Oh my turtle bug. Oh my God. Dude. Get in the water. Holy fuck. Yes. I'm sorry, Brady. I'm sorry. Oh my God. You want to be on fire? No. He wants to see some more. He wants a real seat. He wants a real seat.
And while that's replaying, that was Bradley Ming, 17 is facing felony aggravated battery. Ming is accused of throwing gasoline on a fire and making a trail towards the victim before throwing gasoline on him. And we've seen the dude. That's when I tell you that's the shit I used to deal with in Kansas and Missouri. That's the shit right there. And then, Turning Point USA is supposed to have a halftime. I think this is how it's going to turn out. Let's take a look.
The accuracy of it all.
Well, I am this, none can excel. I open the door to heaven or hell.
If Kid Rock do that, I'm gonna be hollering. I've been like, because I don't know if y'all seen this Turning Point performance that he did recently. It was a hot ass mess. And then this dog right here had me hollering. Take a look.
Hey, and how are you? I'm good, and how are you? Yes. Some weather we're having. Hi. And how are you? I'm good, and how are you?
I'll tell you, some of these dogs was humans in their former life. I'm telling you that.
Mm-hmm.
This is some updates. The White House told John Boyd Jr., founder of the National Black Farmers Association, not to attend a farmers meeting because they were moving away from DEI. Like the man doesn't still own a farm or deserve a seat at the table. This is what's going on. And guess what? I'm pretty sure he has never got any subsidies. They giving all those subsidies and credits to these fucking white folks that can barely keep up the farms themselves. So y'all go try to support y'all local farms. Go support your local. I think we have it now here. It's called Blackout or something. They have it every month out here. It's like where Black people have vendors and stuff. I want to go to that, and we're probably gonna get some footage from that. But
Black on the Block.
Yeah, Black on the Block.
Mm-hmm.
Black on the Block. So y'all start going out there, support our people and stuff, because these motherfuckers, they acting ignorant now. Also, a Black man invented the modern guitar in 1886. We already knew this. Also, the banjo comes from there as well, which we created country music, but his name was erased from music history. I want you to go read about him. This is Robert F. Fleming. Also, Shreveport native Charles Harrison invented the plastic trash can that everybody fucking used. And he also invented one of the best-selling toys in the 90s, the Viewmaster. And I used to love that toy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go read. Yeah, go read about him. They got slides on here and everything. This is also in our inbox as well, so you can also look at it as well. This is a white girl. She was out there in Europe, and she's actually a tourist from Chile shocked in Europe by a strong smell from people who barely bathe. Let's take a look.
Damn.
And that's all white folks. We don't want to hear. I'm telling y'all, we show this shit because we tired of talking about it. We just show y'all the video and just move on. And then this week's ass hairdo went platinum in the 90s. Now, I think Maxine Waters worked the best.
Maxine was definitely the one.
Yeah, she ate that hairstyle. Like that was everybody, but everybody was rocking it though. Actually, I like
Mystical.
Everybody actually did it was a good hairstyle, you had to be,
wow.
You had to have you had to have the head to rock it though. You can't have a weird shaped head. And then in 1880, African American Lunsford Richardson from Selma, North Carolina, invented Vicks Vapor Rub. I didn't even know this. He invented this remedy when all three of his kids were sick while living in Greensboro, North Carolina. Richardson thought that his brother-in-law, last name Joshua Vick, had a more catchier sound to it than his own. Richardson also had been accredited for inventions of headache powders. Thank you, Mr. Richardson. Another Black person.
Mr. Richardson.
Another person. We talked about this before. Smartphones, text messages, and cell phone calls are built on technology Jesse Russell, a Black man, invented. He holds 60-plus patents and is known as the father of 2G. That's big. Let that sink in for a little bit. And we're going to take a little look at this real quick.
Okay, so I decided to take this chair apart and redo it. Well, I knew it was old, but I didn't know how old it was until I got in, realized it had been put together with twine, burlap, and this. But then I noticed this black stuff that was used as padding. Can we please? It's human hair. Human hair and cotton.
Damn.
It's horrible, but it's made with solid wood, so it's going to last forever. But I want y'all to see this. This is human hair. This is literally human hair. Imagine how many slaves it took to put human hair in this seat. It's the full seat, the full interior of the seat is human hair. It's human, not horse, not cow like they usually do, pig hair or horse hair. No, this is actual human hair, slave hair. Imagine how many slaves it took.
Okay.
So I just want to show you all that. That was a lot of slides, but an interesting slide. So I wanted to go through our history. I want to show y'all some shit that was going on. I will show you the white boy that set people on fire. This is we in a chaotic world. This is what's going on right now. But Black people, let's start FTP. This is our community. Let's start building community. Let's start supporting community. I think Black on the Block is I think it's next week or 2 weeks from now.
I don't know. I'll find it out, and
Yeah.
I'll definitely do like a.
Yeah, so that way we can post it. If you're in the LA area and they have vendors and all that, and these vendors, they usually have shops or food trucks out here. Let's start supporting our own. Fuck off, fuck everybody else. I mean, everybody showing their true colors. We seeing F you, F this. Everybody showed it. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Thank you so much for everything. Nikki, anything coming up? Where can they find you at?
You can find me online at Instagram, bitch_happens. Backup is bitch happens. I'm sorry, bitch_happens 2.0. And I'm working on FTP merch. And just side note, guys, make sure you all of y'all start tuning in on Fridays for Knick Knack After Dark, because Trey surprised me with a very special guest, and he was only supposed to be on for a few minutes, but he stayed the whole show. And I find that people that do join the show, they only supposed to do a few minutes and they end up staying for the whole show. So go back to last Friday. It's up now, so y'all can see who our very special guest was. He made my life. So Trey, I just want to say thank you again for just making my dream come true. And I really appreciate it. So make sure y'all start checking out Knick Knack After Dark, okay? Even if we'd like to see y'all live, because we need more FTP crew in there. But always, if you can't make it, hit the replay, because it's gonna be up after the show. So make sure y'all start giving Knick Knack After Dark some love, because y'all missing out on some fun.
Yeah. And before I have you go out, Trey, just read some of the comments. Leo said, "Vision, you had a vision for us." Hey, I was not playing, Leo. I said we going in on Sunday because I want us to go in and then us to have a good time. Hopefully, we have a good day today. Hopefully, ain't no shit that pops up at the Super Bowl. I just wanted to be a good day. We need a good day. We need a good day today. So, Leo, thank you so much for that. Democracy says she got her dress, her NWA dress. So, Democracy, if you can, if you want, send us a photo of it, whatever. We'll talk about it during the next show as well. Also, Nikki just said that people coming on the show. If y'all want to be on the show, I'll make sure to put the link in the chats moving forward. Come on the show. We like to hear you guys talk. A few of you guys came on before already. Come on the show. Talk with us. Have a conversation. This show's for the people podcast. It's for all of us. For us to sit here, talk, and build community, okay? So thank y'all so much. Trey, anything coming up? Where can they find you at?
So, as you guys know, I have Black Boy Joy out on all streaming platforms. So look it up, Trey Rich, Black Boy Joy. You can find me on Instagram, Trey Rich Live. I am not going to be on TikTok anymore because fuck them. Guys, make sure you guys are following our other platforms. Make sure you're following us on Blue Sky. Make sure you're following us on X. That's where we have like the least engagement. So we need you guys to come, say hi, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys are following us on those other streaming platforms as well as Red Note.
Yes. How's Red Note doing?
It's good. Listen, Red Note is doing better than X and Blue Sky, because those things are like, I think the algorithm has really fucked with things. So it's like, oh, we see you guys are like taking care of Black people, so we just gonna suppress y'all. We're gonna put you all the way off to the side. But like Red Note, because it's like, I think it's Asia based, like their stuff just like goes everywhere and everybody's just able to see it regardless. So I think it's like a really cool platform where there's no like censoring or anything like stopping like shadow banning or anything like that. So that platform is actually doing pretty well. But the X and the Blue Sky is literally like creepy.
Okay, perfect. Well, hey, y'all, please follow us, on all the platforms. Hey, please support the FTP store. Thank you guys for supporting it. Democracy, we cannot wait to see your address. So thank you so much for that. In addition to that, thank you for, who was our Venmo, Cash App, Super Chat donations of the day? Tony?
Okay.
I think it was only Tony. Thank you, Tony.
Tony E.
Hey, Tony, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow at a different time from Sunday's time, because I post this almost every time on our social platform. So we'll be here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so just stay tuned. Hopefully everything goes well. We don't have people the people that's been fucking with all our Facebooks and shit mess up any of our accounts. Other than that, please like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Check. I know you lying. I just got in from the gym. And, y'all president? Ooh. I'm just gonna sit this here. Jesus. That's all.
FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. New members get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Exclusive pricing and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer via our link tree at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty. Delivered by FTP.
Fresh off the boat, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and grinder approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get on out, get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out, get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass, you don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out, whoa, get out. I didn't vote black, got that ass in back. Whoa, get out, get on out, whoa, get out.
And then